Ashley, how are you? It's Rick Mills. Good to talk to you yesterday. Like I said, I was going to send you over this video. Um, I wanted to talk about three things today. First, obviously, I have your website pulled up, so we'll take a look at this. I know that you said you weren't really interested in making any changes to tomballtreeservice.net, but maybe the woodlandstreeservices.com that you said you had lost. So we can definitely talk about that. I thought I'd just run you through a quick example of some of the things we look at when we look at a tree business's online presence. First we'll just take a look at your website. I'll give you a couple tips there. I want to talk about your Google Business Profile and some tips there, and then I'll wrap it up real quick, not so we just don't keep this too long, but I do look forward to hearing back from you and getting your feedback on this, so we can talk about the other website as well. So obviously, I have your website pulled up. There's a lot of good things about your Tomball Tree Service website. I think that you've got a lot of content on the homepage, which is really important. So you've done a good job there. One tip that I'll give you, um, Google bots, they not only read the words that you have on your homepage, they read the descriptions and meta tags behind your pictures. So all of your pictures are the ones that I checked anyway. As you'll see here, if I go to save image as, most of these are saved with Callahan, some version of Callahan tree service pictures name. So that might be really confusing to Google, and probably really messing up your exposure online when people either search for Tomball Tree Service or they search for other keywords regarding your business. Um, that could be really affecting your search results, and essentially at the end of the day the amount of leads that you're getting. You could be getting a lot more leads if we had these pictures, um, if we had them saved the right way. So that's just a quick tip that I wanted to mention. Next, I want to go over to your Google Business Profile. So when we talk about, basically buyer intent keywords, right? So like I just typed in your business name into Google search, Tomball Tree Service, and this is a little concerning here, is when I type in Tomball Tree Service, your Google Business Profile should come up right here because that's the name of your business, right? And Tomball Tree Solutions is coming up instead. So that's definitely something that we would want to fix immediately, because they're actually getting leads that should be going to you when people type in your business name. Now, you are doing a good job with your organic search here for your website because you are showing up first for that. Then again, it is the name of your business, so you better be showing up first, right? Now let's go over, I want to show you a different search. So another buyer intent keyword, if we typed in just a different way to type in, Tomball Tree Service, let's do Tree Service Tomball TX, right? So I type that in. First thing you see obviously are these ads. Tree Solutions of Texas has an ad here. Texas Tree Elite has an ad here. And then it looks like Gire Trees and Landscaping also has an ad below the GBP ads here. But then when we scroll down, and a lot of people will scroll past ads, so a lot of people don't like to see ads. They want to see organic results. You see these four map pack entries here. So you got Bartlett Tree Experts. That is purchased. That's an ad. And then you've got the Tomball Tree Solutions again. We've got Colorado Tree Care Service and A Source Tree Services. So this is a huge amount of business going to these companies instead of yours, because they've done a good job with their Google Business Profile. So we help do that. The way we do that is with citations, and what a citation is, you might be aware, you may not. So I'll just explain it. But a citation is any of those directories and things that you sign up for online that have your name, your address, and your phone number. Those are citations. And so as you can see, your Google Business Profile is a citation, right? But your homeadvisor.com profile, your Yelp profile, all those different directories you sign up for are citations. So what we do, we have software where we can go in and see, what citations these guys have, the leaders, the top three here, and then we get you those citations. We sign you up for those directories, but then we double down and we get as many more as we need to get you in this top 3 and get you these leads that these companies are getting. Okay, so that's just another quick tip about Google Business Profiles. Again, even with this keyword here, tree service Tomball, Texas, you are in the first organic position for your website, so that's good. The next thing I want to do, and as you'll see, because I'm going to do a comparison here. So you're obviously number 1 in organic results for that one. Right behind you there is Tree Solutions of Texas. So I'm going to do a quick comparison, and then I'll wrap this up. This is a software that I have called Hrefs. I pay about $1,000 a month for it. But what I can do is I can put any website in here and basically look at the stats. What's good, what's working, what's not. So I just want to take a look at a couple numbers with you and just kind of show you. So this is your website, by the way, that I put in here, tomballtreeservice.net. You have 46 backlinks associated with your website. Now, all a backlink is your URL, so tomballtreeservice.net, that shows up on other websites and obviously then links back to your website. That's why they call it a backlink. So you have 46 of those, and you're showing up in Google for 40 different organic keywords. Okay, so let's just punch into that real quick so I can show you what that looks like. Your top 3 keywords are very good. They're performing well. You're getting traffic to your website. I'll show you how we read this. You might be familiar with this as well. But there's Tomball Tree Service. That's the name of your business. So let's look at the next one. Actually, we can just look at that. Tomball Tree Service. Somebody types that in. The way we read this, there's 30 searches for that per month. Across Houston, obviously, because nobody in New York is typing in Tomball Tree Service, right? They live in or around Tomball. They're looking for a tree service. So that's 30 searches for that word per month. You're getting 13 visits out of those 30 searches. You're getting 13 visits to your website. So that's really good. And of course, why is that? You're right up at the top for that search. Tomball Tree Services, Tomball Tree Removal. Okay, there's 10 searches for Tomball Tree Removal. You're getting 1 of those 10 searches every month. And again, you're searched high. But that's it in terms of first page rankings. And even like Cypress Tree Services. Let me see if there's any other buyer intent with. There you go, Tree Service Magnolia, Texas. I know that that's somewhat close to Tomball. 30 searches a month, but you're not getting any traffic because you're on the 4th page. You're in the 29th spot for that. So I want to show you a quick apples to apples comparison here. Let's go over to Hrefs for Tree Solution of Texas. That's the Tree Solutions of Texas, the site that was ranked right behind you. Now you had 46 backlinks, they have 162 backlinks. But look how many words that they're showing up in Google for. 521 keywords. Okay? And so you'll see the big difference. Obviously, again, that's their name, so they better be ranking high for that. But let's look at a few of these cities that are associated with their site. Tree Service Pearland, 60 searches, 13 of those are going to them. Again, they're ranked right up at the top. They're ranked very high for a lot of these keywords. So, let's look at, I just want to find one more that's somewhat close to Tomball, because I know Deer Park, somewhat central. Tree Service Webster, Texas, 60 searches per month. They're getting traffic from that keyword. They're ranked very high for a lot of these keywords. So that's what the SEO does, and that's what the backlinks do. But hey, I really look forward to getting your feedback on this video. I'll go over to my contact info. There's my contact info. But I look forward to chatting with you about your other website that you lost and seeing if I can help you out there. Hope you have a great day, and we'll talk soon. Thanks, Ashley.